Good evening, Angel. How are you doing today? Well, I hope you're doing a lot better than I am. Woo! What a long day. And you know what the worst part of it is? The worst part is that I've got to get up tomorrow. I've got to wake up at 7:30 and do the whole thing again. Well, it's an easier day tomorrow than it was today. Today, the only class that I actually had was astronomy. And that went really well. It always goes really well. We're getting into Newtonian physics and stuff. And then, what I had after that, and a little bit before that too, was directing other classes. And I just got done directing who might be the worst teacher in the history of teaching in general. Now, not to name names here, but Professor Brand is so boring. He's so boring. He's this young guy, he's a young teacher, he's extremely nice. Extremely nice. And he teaches foundation engineering. And the course, while not something I'm particularly interested in anyway, things that aren't really interesting can still be made interesting if the person presents it well. But he doesn't present it well. He stands at, I'm sitting there with the camera, and he's standing there in front of the smartboard just writing esoteric equations that he doesn't explain on the board for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. I'm just sitting there. I bust out laughing periodically. I'm just sitting there like, because it's just so bad. It's so bad in the class. I don't know if the class is lost or not. I'm kind of lost, but then again, I'm not a foundation engineer. Which really makes me wonder. I mean, on the one hand, I'm really glad that there are foundation engineers, because without them, we'd be screwed. But by the same token, who the hell really wants to be a foundation engineer? Apparently these people, which is good. But wow. Wow. Anyway, today I have a little bit of a problem. I'm kind of having one of those inferiority days. Now, yesterday on the phone, I told you what I thought was true. I told you that I'm not a humble man. I'm an arrogant, proud, conceited person. But one thing that I love most about you is that you're the only person in the world who humbles me. You humble me a lot. But I've just been humbled by someone else. Isaac Newton. Do you know what that motherfucker did? When he, in 1666, 65 and 66, the Black Plague hit his school, Cambridge. So he left, and in his 2 years off of school, in my couple years off school, I played a lot of video games and made movies. In his 2 years off of school, he invented calculus. He invented calculus. God. I mean, how the hell do you compete with that? You don't. About the best I could hope for would be getting Julie. There you go. There you go. Isaac Newton gets calculus. Augie gets Julie. Boom. We're square. Alright, so anyway, so I'm having a massive inferiority complex with Isaac Newton. And only you can save me. Alright. Have a beautiful night, Angel. I miss you all the time, especially at breakfast today. I love you. I'm always going to. And you're always going to be beautiful, and you're always going to humble me, and I'm always going to look up to you. Thank you for being someone who I can look up to.